Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I am currently in my living room. It's about 8 o'clock at night and I was chilling in my living room listening to lo-fi music, and then I realized I haven't vlogged in forever, so I picked up the camera and here we are. So I want to show you guys the renovations that I've done since the last video, which honestly is not much because I've just been outside 24/7. Like, I'm basically living outside these days, just taking care of the lawn and the landscaping and gardens and all of that. But I have done one thing. So here is what I have for you since the last video, and that is this kitchen floor. I put in a white gray flooring. It was an old brown stained messed up floor, so this adds to the modern look I'm going for with the white wall. And other than that, I've done nothing. I haven't even painted these two walls white because the weather started feeling good and I've just been living outside, like I said. I always get to the end of a project, like painting these two walls was all I had left to do. Like, all I wanted to get done was the flooring and the walls. And I always get to the very last piece of something. These two walls, out of all the house that I've painted, I painted this whole living room in like a week, less than a week, maybe 2 days or something. And I can't even finish painting these two walls because when it comes to ending a project, I just get stuck. I don't know why. And I do something else and move on to the next project. So that's what happened. But hopefully by the end of this video, I will have these two walls painted, and that would be amazing. North Dakota is so beautiful. Like, the sunsets and just the open fields everywhere and the dirt roads that you can ride your bike on it's just so peaceful. Like, look at this. I come and ride my bike like 5 days a week at least to watch the sunset, and I always just feel so good afterwards. I listen to some chill music in one ear. Sorry, I'm going up a hill. And then I listen to nature in the other. So it's a very meditative part of my day, and I loved it. Okay, so I'm back home in my garage, and the bird feeder I fill up with 2 of these things every morning, and by nighttime they're gone. So I'm gonna refill it because I want my birds to be happy. Look how good my landscaping is doing. All of these came back. They were perennials, aside from that one I planted, and then these 3 I planted, which are really pretty flowers. And then these were purple blooms, but they have died, and now it'll just be like a ornamental grass type of thing. I need to tear this part off, but yeah, I love doing this kind of stuff. It gets me out of the house and in the sunshine, and it's so pretty watching it all grow. So these actually came back, which I was surprised to see flowers come back because it gets so brutal here in the winter. But all of this is stuff that came back aside from these again. I planted these to try to fill up the space. And then these were itty bitty and they have grown a lot, and I just placed them at each side. These are doing better because they're in the sunshine more. But yeah, here's what I mean by I've been outside a lot doing landscaping. I also have this pretty well with some flowers down here. My mom gave me these. The coolest thing about this house, hi Mel. Hi baby. So the coolest thing about this house to me for the outdoor area is that I have a well. So right now I have 3 of these, one right here, and one right here. And basically I just turn on a switch and I'm able to water everything. So that is really helpful, and I don't have to use my own water. So it's not like billed or anything. It's just straight from the well and it doesn't cost me any money. So I water things like crazy. But let me show you what I have going on. So this is my flower bed. So all of these, this line is sunflowers. And these came back from last year. That's why they're taller than all the rest. And I planted these afterwards. And every single line I planted different flowers. It looks like weeds right now because it's still early in North Dakota. But yeah, these are gonna come up and all be flowers, which I cannot wait for. This right here is my vegetable garden. So I have 3 garden beds. That one is the flower one I just showed you, vegetable and fruit. So in the vegetable one, I have cucumber, 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 corn. These are sunflowers just for decoration. I have some onions. Over there is tomatoes, carrots, tomatoes, tomatoes. Here is some garlic, and then I have some peppers right here. So I really need to pull all of this. These are just weeds and they're just growing, 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 growing. No matter how much I pull, it's like they grow overnight. It's really weird. But I definitely need to take care of that. But I pull all of them around the vegetables, so I'm not too worried about it. But I do need to do it. But over here is my fruit garden. So all of these are strawberries, and unfortunately Mello loves strawberries, so anytime a strawberry grows, she comes and eats them. But it honestly makes me happy, so I'm not worried. And then I have these, which are watermelons. I have a lot of watermelons going on. And then over there are more sunflowers. Sunflowers in North Dakota are very easy to grow, and they grow very fast. As you can see, I planted these at the same time as all the rest, and you can see the difference. But also, I found this very nice, high quality, hand woven hammock, and I love sitting back here at night and just relaxing. It's so peaceful. This was just left in the shed by the previous owners, and I'm so happy about it. Another cool thing is this right here. This is a doggy door that Mello fits through perfectly. And I put this tree stump, and she has been using it like crazy. She basically lives back here. Also, here is rhubarb. I had a neighbor come over and get some of this, and she made me some rhubarb jelly, which was delicious. And as you can see, I haven't really done much else with it. And then right here is basil, lavender, parsley, and what is the other thing? Let's see, and mint. So that is there. And then I have this right here, which was all grass, and as you can see, the grass is coming back because I just recently tilled it up. And I planted some marigolds, I think they're called, and whatever these are, all across there. And then I planted some sunflowers in the back. So yeah, this is why I've been outside and I haven't done anything inside. No more renovations, because I just want to live back here and stay here forever and never go inside. The only reason I go inside now is because it's dark and scary. I've realized about myself that gardening makes my mental health 20 times better. Like, I can't believe it. I feel so happy these days, and I think it's for 2 things. I'm gardening a lot, and I've also made a lot of friends, a lot of new friends. So staying social and gardening and taking care of my health and all that stuff has really made this time around in a small town 10 times better.